Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in F125 career mode, driving for Williams and featuring our long boy Hank sitting over here cheering for us every step of the way. And today we have an absolute belter, mate, as we are racing in the Japanese Grand Prix. That's right, baby. It's the third round of the season. If you missed the last two episodes, go check them out, mate. So before we get started, let's go check out our R&D because we do have 512 points. So let's see if we can put anything on. I think we're still waiting for everything. So we're waiting for the Venturi tunnels. We are waiting for the floor stiffening thanks to Carlos, and we are also waiting for our powertrain as well. So there's nothing that we could really do. So we're going to keep banking these points. Of course, we're not doing durability, mate. No one cares about that nonsense. But yeah, we are pretty much capped out right now. Thankfully, Sainz has a very high rating in this game, so he gets us a lot of points. And we are currently tied with Aston Martin on the performance grid, slowly catching up to Ferrari, mate, but a long ways behind Red Bull and McLaren. So we've got a long way to go. Let's see if we can do it. We're just going to skip right ahead. I'll see you after we finish practice at the Japanese Grand Prix, and we're going to go straight into qualifying, mate. My God, we're excited. Let's do this thing. All right, mate, this is it. Let's get it done for Williams. All the Williams fans around the world, all the Aussies are watching. And we're already up 410, so that's a great sign.
We've dropped to P15.
We are 6/10 up, so that's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, and we just upshifted way too early, so we're going to slam some battery on. We go a bit shallow there, but that's all right. We've got a purple first sector, mate. Oh, and we just messed that corner up there. If we slam a bit of battery, it's not going to matter, mate, because we're going to get a bit more speed on. Why did we have to stuff that corner up? All right, not ideal there, but a purple first sector and 6/10 up. So I don't know where that's going to put us. Hopefully somewhere good. We're just going to yeet all the battery right now. And we have no battery left, but we are a second up. Where is that going to put us? That is going to put us straight to the 10th. My God, I thought we were doing good. That first sector, my goodness. I don't know what happened in the last two, but we'll take 10th, mate. As I've said, this isn't our best track. We're not really good on these winding tracks. Seems like all of these kind of Asian tracks, not trying to be racist or anything, but Japan...
for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
But yeah, Japan, Singapore, China, we are not good on. And Yuki Tsunoda has qualified first at his home Grand Prix. We have battled him the last two races, and now he is sitting on first. Gabriel Bortoleto is sixth. What is going on, mate? He is absolutely goated in this game. We were battling with him in the sprint race last time as well. This is crazy. Carlos Sainz is pretty much doing what he's doing in real life. 18th place. We're currently up to the Austrian Grand Prix in real life, mate, and he's just got knocked out of qualifying in the first round. Hopefully I haven't spoiled that for you, even though this is probably going to come out a long time after that. But let's get out onto the track, mate. 10th place. Yeah, you know, we'll take it. We did see where we made a lot of mistakes. I think we're going to be better with traffic. So let's get out there.
Okay, Mark here. Let's get another points finish today. I just want to say good luck. We're all counting on you.
Thanks, mate. We are right on for a points finish right now. If we look at the race director, we are in 9th because George Russell got a 5-place grid penalty. I have no idea why for. And Lewis Hamilton is starting first. What happened to Yuki Tsunoda? He's in 10th now, so I don't know if he got a penalty, but I'm pretty sure he was in first. This is a very strange grid. Ferrari 1-2, Max Verstappen 3-4, and then Gabriel Bortoleto 5th, beating Oscar Piastri. What am I actually seeing? Anyway, this is going to be a very interesting race. Let's go to our race strategy. And I think we go definitely medium softs. I think that looks good. It's a bit faster than the hard medium. So let's do that. And then let's just keep our fuel the way it is now. We'll take it back a tiny bit. We haven't had a safety car in this entire thing. I'm not complaining, mate. I'm here to have a good race. We were complaining way too much in that Chinese Grand Prix, mate. It's time to put it all out there on the line. Yuki Tsunoda's been robbed, and we're about to rob him again for the second time this series, mate. Let's get out there. Come on, mate. Let's do it. All right, mate, let's get to it. We've got our fellow countryman Piastri in front of us. We're now up to 8th. What is happening? I thought we started 10th. I mean, we'll take it. And not a bad start from us, mate. Not a bad start at all. And Piastri is going up there on Norris, and we got to get down on Bortoletto, I think. Oh, my God, we've just been hit. Fernando Alonso, the Spaniard, has hit us, and we're just going to squeeze him and just get past Gasly as well. Wow, how is Gasly starting it? And we've gone off. Oh, and now Gasly's giving us a little push. Get out of here, mate. All right. Now let's just get on the back of Bortoletto and see what happens. So these guys are all on hards. So we should have the early advantage. So if we can pick off Bortoletto and get on Piastri, I think we'll be happy with that. But not a bad start from us. Definitely not good, but we picked up a couple of positions, and someone has just lost a wing. I didn't see who it was. Oh! My God, that's dangerous.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate the encouragement. All right, let's see if we can get Bortoletto now. We've got some speed. We're going around the outside of the Brazilian or whatever he is. We've hit the grass again, my God. And he's going to... Oh, and we've hit him. I don't know if that was his fault or my fault. Let me know down below. But we don't want to lose Piastri here, so we're going to slam the battery on and see if we can catch him so we can get some DRS. Sorry, Bortoletto. I know you're going for your best race finish ever, but I don't give a F, mate. Okay, let's see if we can just grab Piastri a tiny bit through here. And we are terrible at coming off this corner here. And we have lost DRS, but I think we should be able to get him in through these S's in here. I think we're pretty good through that, as we've just rammed half our battery out. In the old game, I was terrible through here, but now we are absolutely flying through here. So we will take it. And I'm a bit scared to go full throttle through here with the dirty air. But we are right now on Piastri's bumper, mate, sort of. And we get track limits for that. That's a bit rough. Oh! That curve is unforgiving. All right, let's just slam a bit of battery here so we can keep up with Piastri and then hopefully get the DRS after this. But this has been a very, very good start from us. 6th place on a track that we are not a huge fan of. And the car feels pretty amazing relative to everyone else around us. I can't remember if there is DRS down this straight. Is there? No, there must not be. Might be a bit too dangerous, but we have gapped Bortoletto, so this is good. The Piastri is just losing every now and then to Norris. We have to ride that inside curve a bit more. Charles Leclerc with the fastest lap. I think Lewis Hamilton's currently winning. And we are in DRS, mate. We've got it.
Tyre condition.
Oh, baby, she's got it. And we are flying. We have a lot of straight line speed. Oh, let me go in a bit deep there.
The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it.
We don't want to do anything crazy here. I don't think we're going to have that much speed on Piastri if we do pass him. He is very slow through there. And coming off that corner as well. But we have gapped Bortoletto. He's really holding back everyone else. So thank you, mate. Rookie to rookie. I owe ya. And so someone didn't lose a wing. They spit up a bit of grass and muck back there. So that's good to know. I don't know why it's good to know. Let's get in here. Let's miss the apex. We got a bit of battery. So let's get right up to his rear here. Again, no DRS on this straight, which I don't understand, but that's all right, mate. And every lap, I feel like we're getting a bit more confident. We get through there really nicely. Just want to avoid the curbs here because they're a bit unforgiving. We use a bit of battery just to keep up with them. Nothing crazy. And I think when we hit the softs at the end, we are going to be flying because they feel a lot quicker when we were doing qualifying. I don't know how long they'll last. All right, so we might yeet the battery here and see if we can get Piastri. Come on, mate. Don't fight it. And then see if we can just make our move through these S's because we are quite quick through here.
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
At least relative to everyone else. Probably not to actual good drivers. But to these AI, mate, we are absolute god tier through here. So we've already gapped Piastri. And we've upshifted a bit early there. That'll be better. And we are slow. We've already put 1 second on Piastri, mate. We are flying. We have a purple sector. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We are flying. Can we put the fastest lap on here? Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. We don't get a point in this game, which is disappointing. Mind the pun.
Bruh.
We mess up here badly. So there goes the fastest lap, mate. It is out of the mirror, but we have escaped Piastri. 1.5 seconds. So we do have some pace in this bad boy. And we could be looking at a top 5 finish, and we could be the highest place in Aussie on the grid today. I've accidentally shifted down to neutral. We are so bad at this game, and we have no battery left. So I think we can forget about catching Lando Norris here. But let's just focus on getting better every lap. That's what it's about, mate. Just getting better, being smooth. Not using too much of the tires up, because we do have to save them, because we've got the softs coming. But the longer we can make these last, the better. All right, so here we are coming down the Japanese Louis Vuitton straight. We got 1.7 seconds on Piastri and 3.2 to Norris. So we're not really gaining or losing any of them.
No tyre concerns at the moment.
We kind of get them through the S's pretty well, but then through here, well, that was awful. So we get them through the S's quite nicely, but we just can't quite get them through those other corners, mate. Just a few things that we're not quite getting good, and the tires are starting to fall off a bit, as we'll see. They're starting to get into the yellow. So we just got to keep driving smoothly through here. It's going to progressively get worse as we dip a tire in the grass. That didn't slow us down too much. All right, so the tires are at 34% right now. And we're still able to keep Piastri in front of us, even though he's on hard. So he's not really catching us. Kind of just in this zone where you can't really do anything on Norris as we take that awfully. This is going to be our last lap, and then we're going to go into the pits. We're going to go get our socks.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Piastri's in. So Piastri didn't take his hards as far as we took our mediums, mate. What is happening? All right, so that wasn't too bad. And now we have Yuki Tsunoda behind us, mate. This could have been his maiden victory. He qualified first. I have no idea what happened, mate. Oh, my God. That was awful. All right, these tires are absolutely cooked. And so am I, mate. So I think Piastri is definitely going to pass us because this has been a terrible in-lap, but we're just going to blast battery anyway and see what we can do.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep
Yes,
that
sir.
in mind as you approach. Great
that was
stuff.
good.
You look like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race.
All right, so we had an optimal turn in. We've put old softs on, and we had trouble getting the wheel on. So this is just absolutely great, mate. We are laughing right now. Holy moly, mate. We could say goodbye to Piastri.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Oh, man. This is absolute patheticness all around. Our in-lap, absolutely terrible. The tires, absolutely terrible. But, mate, no use crying over spilt milk, because we've got some softs on. And they are feeling, even on the coldness, pretty wonderful, mate. So maybe we can catch Piastri.
We had an issue attaching the front right wheel. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us and get back into this race.
Yeah, I did notice that, Mark. I did notice that. But that's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. Like you did when you signed me. The Piastri is 3 seconds ahead. Even Tsunoda's caught us by about 2 seconds. We're going to need to drive our tail off if we want any chance of catching him, which I don't think we will. All right, so let's save our battery up and see if we can go for a fastest lap. I think if we save it for the next lap, we might be able to get the fastest. I feel quick. Not really. I feel something, mate. I don't know what it is. I might be about to have a stroke, but anyway. It feels so much better going through there than it did with those old mediums, I tell you what. I'll tell you what.
And gap to the car in front, 3.5 seconds.
Now Yuki's catching us, but we are saving some battery. And Oscar's driving away as well. He's now 4 seconds. We're about to have a battle on our hands with Yuki, mate. We're going to blast our battery on this next lap and see if we can get the fastest lap, which I don't think we can, because if Yuki is catching us that quick, I mean, what chance do we have? As we mess up the corner. But let's give it a go. We only have 50% battery, so it's not ideal. And Yuki is within our DRS now. So it just seems like every race comes down to a battle of me and Yuki. I don't know what it is about us. The Australian and the Japs, mate, they're just good friends. And I do love me some Yuki in real life. He's a funny bloke and he's fast. Even though I'm not a huge Red Bull fan, I do like Yuki. I wished he was doing better this season. It's just been a struggle. Anyone that hops in that Red Bull cast, it seems to be cursed. We're just on a personal best. We are driving well, and Yuki's still catching us. I'm going to blast the battery here. And mate, this is about all I can give it, I'm telling you that. Like, this is all I can give it, and Yuki is catching us. So I do not think we are destined, unfortunately, for 6th place. I think we might have to hold on to 7th.
So gap to the car ahead, 3.7 seconds.
And that is 2 green sectors for us. And here comes Yuki, mate. The inevitable has just happened. He's going to get us here. And we put our fastest lap up. So I'm proud of myself, but look at this, mate. He is flying. Goodbye, Yuki. It was fun while it lasted. 5th place looked good on us, but it looks like we are destined for a 2nd place 7th. A 2nd in a row 7th. I can't even speak. Every time Mark speaks, it just throws me off my game. Whatever game I have. We are a much better follower than a leader, I can tell you that much. We might be okay behind Yuki, but our tires are already up to 25%. My goodness. We have cooked them. So maybe we should have went hards, mediums. I didn't realize that we'd be using the used set of softs, but then I remember that we did use 3 of them in qualifying. We needed all 3 of them, trust me. But it looks like Yuki is just going to fly away from us. Look at Ocon up in 9th. Good job, son. Ooh, we catch him there. Catch him lacking. So we are going to get a bit of DRS here, a bit of cheeky DRS on Yuki. That's going to keep us in firing range.
These tires need to go the distance.
We're actually catching Piastri now.
Gap to your teammate behind, 17.5 seconds.
So it looks like the Red Bull is just really fast here. Because in real life, Yuki and Piastri are not on the same playing field in terms of cars and driving ability, mate. As much as I love me some Yuki, Piastri is just the GOAT. We are catching Piastri very quickly. So if they start fighting, we might be on for 5th place if we can just catch them lacking on the last lap. Although these tires are going off very quickly. We're pretty much using everything that we have to keep up with the Red Bull. We're going to have to use some battery here. Yuki's still pulling away. That car is just absolutely flying right now. Much respect, my dude. All right, so we've kept the DRS. What do we have? 3 laps left.
Okay, really, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
Didn't feel like I hit it. Feels like the tires are going off really badly, really quickly. But as long as we can keep up with Tsunoda, we might be on for Piastri. Although, this is our strongest part of the track, and we are currently losing him, so not looking good. I wonder if his tires are new. We do have to save a bit of battery if we do want to be able to battle. We just ride the curves there. Look how quickly we're catching Piastri, mate. What's wrong, buddy? Go that Aussie battling spirit. As a helicopter passes by us. Yeah, buddy. We're at 35% on the left front and left rear. We just got to keep saving our battery for this straight. And then just keep absolutely dive bombing into this last corner. And that is pretty much what's keeping us up with Yuki right now. Because we don't really have any pace on him anywhere else. Thank God for this corner, mate. Alright, so now we can save battery because we got the DRS. So we need him to oh my God, we just got a purple sector in that last one. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We still got it. And now we're catching Yuki. What's going on? Are his tires going off?
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
So this is the third race in a row that me and Yuki are going to be battling down to the final lap. He got us in the second race. We got him in the first race. It's 1-1. Can we make it 2-1? I hope so. But he does seem a lot quicker than us, unfortunately. That Red Bull has just been on something today. But if he can keep being on something and he can catch Piastri, mate, we're going to have a three-way race for the top 5, baby. Which, if you watch NASCAR, top 5 is great. Seems like Formula 1 doesn't care about top 5, mate. But NASCAR, mate, you're dreaming if you get a top 5. All right, so we're just going to do our strategy of just absolutely yeeting the battery here. And Yuki, we just need you to find that little extra step. Get up to Piastri as we're now in 40% tire territory. This is starting to get a bit rough.
No. Wait,
Tokyo Drift. In Tokyo. What? Oh, man, we just... Oh, we just choked it so badly.
The final lap of the race.
We're not in Tokyo, by the way. We're in Suzuka. But anyway, all my racism aside, that was pretty epic that we're still alive right now. I mean, I think it just shows how hard we have to push to keep up with Yuki. And also how trash we are at this game. But we... Oh, my God. And we just got a bit loose there. So we're 8 seconds ahead of Alonso. So I think, should we just rein it in and just take this 7th place, mate? It's not bad. We're going to have to...
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, we're going to have to, mate. The tires are off. We're driving terribly now. It was a valiant effort. But unfortunately, it's all in vain as we almost spin going off that corner as well. Goodbye, Yuki. He's 3 seconds ahead. Race winner Max Verstappen. What, is this the last lap? Oh my God, I thought we had 2 laps left. What is wrong with us, mate? All right, let's just take home this nice 7th place, mate. What a race. Started in 10th. Had a couple of close calls in crashing. Got 2 corner cutting early. But it's not going to matter, mate, because we're going to come home for the 2nd time in a row in 7th. If you include the sprint, that's 3 7s in a row.
Pick up rubber,
but we'll take that, mate. This isn't our favorite track.
Best we could have achieved today.
James Val says the same thing he says to us every single race, mate. Thanks for keeping my spirits up. And Max Verstappen is your winner in the Honda-powered car, stealing Yuki's maiden win after Yuki is demoted from 1st all the way back to 10th.
A great victory today, not just for the driver,
but he still fights back, and he gets us 1-2 now. Me and Yuki are just battling like absolutely crazy, mate.
Completely separate factory, and that all comes together.
Congrats, Max. Congratulations.
It's time for our podium.
So let's see what happened. Who ended up coming where? That is absolutely insane. Max Verstappen 1 second faster than the entire field. I mean, he has the clean air, and he is Max Verstappen. But Lando Norris 2nd, Lewis Hamilton 3rd, so maybe Ferrari's made a jump in this game. Oscar Piastri 5th. Yuki Tsunoda gets us for a 2nd race in a row, mate. You can have this one, but we're coming back for you, don't worry. And Carlos Sainz comes from 18th to 13th. Not awful, mate, but we need some points. Get some points on the board. So let's go and view the standings. So that's going to put us 26 points. We're now behind Piastri, 42 to 26. We're tied with Yuki, but we've gone ahead of George Russell, mate. But now, obviously, Lewis is catching us. And I think Ferrari is definitely gone from us, but we're ahead of Mercedes now, thanks to George Russell getting that 10th place grid penalty. So what an absolutely beautiful race. I ended up liking Japan a lot more than I thought. I was a bit quicker than I thought I would be in previous races, especially going through all those S's. I was terrible, but that wasn't too bad at all, mate. So I hope you enjoyed the race. Hopefully next time we can get better than 7th. I'm sure you're sick of seeing me finish 7th every race. Congratulations, Max Verstappen. Oscar Piastri, you need to be doing better, mate. Austrian Grand Prix on tomorrow. Hopefully Oscar can go from 3rd to 1st to maintain that championship position, mate. We want to see an Aussie win the Drivers' Championship, mate. It's not going to be us this year in this game, and hopefully if we keep grinding, maybe next year, mate, Williams will be better and we can be competing at the top. But until then, I'll see you next time. Get out of here, mate. Me and the weenie love you. Here's a quick video of him right now. He's still sleeping on his little chair. Goodbye.